Hey everybody, it's the 19th episode of the Twilight Zone, Season 5. Last time, we had an origin story of the Vaughns from Happy Days. It's all about the jacket. It's all about the jacket. I was going to say the last few episodes have been blocked on YouTube, but that was that was Season 3. Season 3. So some episodes in Season 3 were blocked a few days ago. In my time, in your time, is it 2022 yet? Yeah, this one's called. Get your head back in the game. It's night call. Could be somebody calling at night. Just a, late night caller. Hey, thought I'd randomly knock on your door and see how you're doing. Oh, it's Mr. Death. Close it. Don't let him in. Or it could be, telephone call. Well, it's night time, and it's a storm. Last time we had one of those, there was a howling man. Ooh. Hey, wasn't she in the Mr. Death episode? She wouldn't let him in. Didn't I just do that bit? Oh. Don't answer, it's Mr. Death. She must have run away from him. Robert Redford.
Hello?
Is it Thor?
Hello? Who's on the line, please?
It's 2 a.m. Strange caller. Middle of the storm.
Hello?
Oh, maybe she's calling herself from the future. Static means time travel.
Miss Elva Keene lives alone on the outskirts of London flats, eating, napping, taking medication, and waiting for something different to happen.
What? You broke in.
Her period of waiting has just ended.
Great.
Via two most unaccountable telephone calls in the middle of a stormy night. Telephone calls routed directly through the Twilight Zone.
Oh, the tree got... Who is this? Her daughter? Someone who brings her groceries?
Hello?
Maybe she's just looking after her.
Up early this morning. No answer?
Obviously.
I imagine they're pretty busy down there this morning with the storm and all.
Yes, Miss King, can I help you?
Last night about 2 a.m. my telephone rang. Just silence. And the same thing happened a few moments later.
That storm last night just about ruined our
Yeah,
service.
it just wrecked everything.
But I'd say you're pretty lucky your telephone is working at all.
Would you say then that someone was trying to call me and the connection was bad because of the storm?
Maybe?
Good an explanation as any right now, Miss. I wish I could be of more help, but
Well, is it likely to happen again?
Probably.
if it does though, you just call me.
Oh, very well.
What's she worried about? She expecting a call?
Margaret, did you call me last night?
2 o'clock in the morning? No, ma'am, not me.
Oh, you were eavesdropping. Stop eavesdropping on me.
But I don't pay you for nights, do I?
Here's your mail, Miss Keene.
Oh, thank you.
Couldn't get through to you.
An advertisement? Another advertisement? The light bill.
You just heard from your sister a few days ago, didn't you?
3 weeks.
Has it been that long?
Yes, it has. Nobody cares whether I live or die. You don't know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, now, Miss Keene.
They don't call, they don't write. Well, they do, but... Oh,
Hello?
it's not late night, though.
Margaret?
It's not a late night call.
Come here quickly.
Did you hear my phone go?
What is it, Miss Keene?
Did she hear anything?
There's nobody on the line.
Listen.
Not a thing.
Wait.
Oh, well. Now you've done it.
I'll call Miss Finch and have them check on the line.
But if it's a breakdown, they'll fix it.
Yeah, but what if my sister's trying to call me? Oh, is Santa coming? Milk and cookies?
There we are. All comfy?
Thank you.
Why don't you leave the receiver off the hook if it bothers you?
Thank you.
I'll see you in the morning, Miss Keene. Good night.
You pranking her, Margaret. You were out of the room. Maybe just a second line. Hello?
Hello? What?
It's a guy's voice. Like he's been shot.
Who's on the line?
The ghost.
Who's there?
Trying to form words.
Hello?
He said hello. The phone. Oh, I wouldn't be answering the phone anymore. Let's hire Margaret to stay around.
Miss Keene, are you sure it was someone saying hello?
The same one who kept making those horrible noises.
And you're positive it wasn't someone on your party line?
Oh, don't you think I don't know the people on my party line?
The what?
You do. I'll have a man check your line as soon as possible.
Thank you. God damn it, Margaret, this is you. You do this.
What'd she say? It's obvious she doesn't believe a word I told her. But she'll find out differently. I shall just keep on calling her until she does.
Oh, okay. She's not taking any shit anymore. They're just gonna keep calling, though. Oh, imagine if it rings now.
I don't let them call. I shall never find out who it is.
She's... Curiosity, lady. Curiosity. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hello?
Shh, don't say hello.
Who is this? Who is calling? Please!
Well,
Margaret!
oh, Margaret was asleep. The prankster.
It's a man who's been calling.
What does he want?
He just
I don't
keeps
know.
saying hello.
He just keeps on saying hello over and over again.
Friendly ghost.
Now, Miss Keene, you've got to stop this. You're working yourself up into a state over...
Over nothing?
I think I better put you in your...
I don't want to be put into my bed. I want to find out who this terrible man is who keeps calling me.
She told you it was probably a bad connection, didn't she?
Yeah,
It's
but...
not a connection. It's a man.
But if he keeps on saying hello, then obviously he can't hear because of a bad connection.
I know he can hear me.
Then why don't you hang up on him? Then you don't have to listen. Is that so hard to do?
Yeah, but I have to find out who it is.
There. Now you don't have to listen. Nobody can call you. Isn't that right? If you want to make a phone call, all you do is hold down the arm a second and dial.
I know how the phone works.
Isn't that right?
Why does he keep calling me? Why?
We'll find out. Probably. Could we put it away from her bed so it's not making that noise while she's trying to sleep? You know what she's gonna do. You know what she's gonna do. She can't help herself. Oh, no, she's just pushing it away. Trying to mute the sound of the oh, she can still hear it. I can still hear it. Here it goes. Ah, peace. Peace and quiet. Nobody trying to call you.
Where are you?
What?
I want to talk to you.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Where did he learn those words?
Your play.
Go fish.
She promised faithfully a man would check today, and now the afternoon's nearly over.
You answer it, Margaret.
Shall I answer it?
Yeah.
Hello? No, this is Margaret Phillips. Here's Miss Keene.
You said you sent a guy. Where is he?
Yes?
About those calls you say you've been receiving, we sent a man out to trace them. I have his report here.
And?
He says he traced the difficulty to a fallen wire on the edge of town.
Do you mean to tell me that there were no calls?
Miss Keene, there is no way that anyone could have phoned from that location.
Uh-oh.
There must be a phone there.
Miss Keene, the wire is lying on the ground.
Has there been
There must be
an accident near there? Was it a ghost?
But there is no one out there.
Where?
Miss Keene, it's the cemetery.
Oh, it's the cemetery. Maybe it's her husband. Does she have one of those?
What's wrong, Miss Keene?
I
wish you'd tell me why you want to come out here, Miss Keene. If you hadn't made such a to-do about it, I'd never have come in the first place.
Hey, if a cemetery's making that music, I'm getting back in the car. Spooky music.
Here.
Is it someone she knows? That the wire hits his, straight into his grave.
It's him.
Miss Keene, what's the matter?
My fiancé. He died the week before we were to be married.
Ooh.
We were in a car together. I insisted upon driving. He always did what I said. Always. I lost control of the car. I drove straight into a tree. He was cut to pieces. I was crippled.
No, that's why she's in the chair.
And now he's trying to reach me.
Margaret's like, of course he is.
Talk to him. I won't be lonely anymore.
I can't leave you like this.
I'll be all right. Good night. Good night, Margaret.
Get out of here, Margaret. I want a phone call.
You'll call me if you need me. I'll be home all night.
Prank call her. Come on, Brian. Before they fix the line. No, she's ready.
Brian?
You there?
Brian, are you there? It's Elva. Please speak to me. It's Elva.
You said leave you alone.
No.
I always do what you say.
Brian, I didn't know it was you. I thought... Please don't leave me. I didn't mean to say... Brian.
Season 5. Season 5 tragic ending. Why? Didn't need to be like that.
It is man's prerogative and woman's to create their own particular and private hell. Case in point, Miss Elva Keene, who in every sense has made her own bed, and now must lie in it.
Jeez, Rod.
By dint of a rather painful lesson in responsibility. Transmitted from...
What?
The Twilight Zone.
Rod, the poor lady. The poor lady, Rod. She was in a tragic accident. Lost her ability to walk. Lost her husband-to-be. And 30 years later, you're telling her she made her bed so she should lie in it? Rod, what happened to you between season 4 and season 5? Gladys Cooper again. So, she escaped death. You know, she went out with Robert Redford. Yeah, I'll go with you. Somehow got back to her body, jumped back into her body. Clear. The guy who was wrecking her house came back. He's like, oh, better. Oh, she's still here. Clear. And then... No, I can't put these together because she could walk in that episode. And she was a lot older in that episode because of this episode. The guy was 27 on the grave. So she would have been around the same age. So in this episode, she's supposed to be like late 50s, early 60s. Early 60s? That doesn't track. Maybe this episode must be set in the future. The future. Anyway, it was Margaret. Margaret's just pranking her. Do you notice that Margaret is not in the room with her when those phone calls are happening at any point? She's always conveniently in the other room. Or having just left the house. I don't know how she does it. Margaret must work for the telephone company. She must have a direct line or something. It's like Uncle Simon. She is sick and tired of looking after this one. Day after day. Does she get any thanks? No, she's just complaining about the mail that she's not getting. So eventually she's like, she knows the history. She knows the history with her and her husband-to-be. So she's like, I'm gonna prank her. I'm gonna prank her, and then I'm gonna leave the clues because I work for the telephone company. I'll be able to do a wire thing down to the grave. Then I'm gonna drive her out there, pretend like it's her idea. Oh, Margaret, you son of a... She's the real villain of this episode, Rod. She's the real villain, Rod. Why doesn't she get the crook ending? Margaret. Well... It was creepy, though. It was like a ghost, wasn't it? It was a ghost, but we could kind of guess from the staticky start, and then it's like he was trying to learn words, you know? And then at the end he's like, well, I always do what you said, and you told me not to speak to you. Yeah, but could you listen to me now? I'm telling you to definitely speak to me. Do what I say. No, but you already said not to. The episode was great. I love the episode all the way to the final bit, where it's just like a little stick the dagger into the woman. You know, like her life hasn't been bad enough. Shh. That's what you get. You kill that poor guy. You gotta live with it. Only in season 5. Only in season 5. So, I did like the spookiness of it, though. It was entertaining. Next episode is called From Agnes with Love. It's From Agnes with Love. So, I wonder actually, what year was From Russia with Love? 1963, and From Agnes with Love, 1964. So, for the first time, not the first time, but the title of the Twilight Zone episode is similar, reminiscent of, maybe even a little bit of a nod to, or inspired by, or at least from the Bond movie. That's what I think. Well, it's probably based on a story. Short story. So, to find out who Agnes is, if she's alive or not, maybe she's writing letters from the grave. Maybe it's Gladys Cooper's sister. We're not done with you yet, lady. Now your sister hates you. Right. Anyway, I'll see you next time.